President Trump says that the US and Iran have agreed to the parameters of a deal. Guys, there is nothing new here. Why? Because Donald Trump's name should be changed. It is Taco Trump now. It is flip-flop Trump. He comes in, gives a different statement every single day, and now he's saying that the war is going to be over soon. In 30 minutes yesterday, he said that the attacks we were planning on Iran would have been the largest since the World War II. We have decided not to attack since Iran wants to make a deal really badly and the deal could be imminent. He also said that the deal parameters are going to be talked on Monday afternoon, which is a good news, guys. And obviously the market is going to push towards the upside. Oil is right now down 10% on this news. And guys, obviously you see President Trump tweeting about something like this. And this is an absolutely amazing meme. Green candles, beautiful green candles. I've never seen a president do something like this, but it's good for us. You know, he's looking at the markets all day long. He's literally tweeting when he's looking at the charts. Now, if you look at the charts, risk ons and the risk offs, S&P pushing towards the upside, futures, NASDAQ pushing towards the upside, oil is going down, and this is what proper risk on behavior is. But there is one market which is struggling, and that's crypto. Bitcoin is actually moving towards the downside. It is going against the market here, and we don't like that. Obviously, we don't like that. So what do? We remain conservative in the crypto markets, but we are attacking the stocks. In this video, I'm going to be showing you trades. Guys, our trade journal is looking absolutely amazing here. Look at this July trade journal. We had so many trades. In total, we had 10 trades, out of which 70% positions were crypto, 30% positions were stocks, only one stop loss hit. And guys, I still remain the only trader on Twitter and YouTube who has a live journal. Show me one more and I'm going to delete this channel because there is none. Trust me. All right. So all you need to do is you need to make sure you're conservative. You need to make sure that you're following perfect risk management and you need to be accountable. Treat this as a business, or trading is literally going to kill you, you know, in terms of the capital you've got. Now it's time to start the August journal. I tweeted this as well, so I'm pretty open about every single thing. And July was also an amazing month because we got a bit funded payout. For the first time in 4 months, we got the bit funded payout, and we know that our strategy actually works. Currently, I'm in 3 trades. One of them is in slight loss, but other 2 looking really good, Nvidia and Uniswap. I'm gonna give you more trades, guys. In this video, I'm going to be giving you more trades. All you need to do is sit back 10 minutes, relax, smash the like button. Do not forget that. Why? Because we are making sure that this community is growing, because this community is a serious community of active traders. All right, let's go, guys. Very, very important week here. Everything happening in this week is there in this message. Okay, so you've got the jobs number coming out on Friday, which is the biggest macro event in terms of what is happening with the jobs data. Then you've got earnings as well on Tuesday and Wednesday. You've got AMD and SpaceX. SpaceX's first earnings, I'm going to talk about that, if this is a good buy, because it's already down 55% from the all-time highs. Then you've got SanDisk as well. Very important. Why? Because all these memory and chip stocks are actually the ones which were pushing the markets towards the upside until now. And right now, Kospi is an absolutely, you know, dangerous situation. Now you've got the labor data as well. And in crypto, you've got some of the good events. For example, Solana proposal to reduce the inflation, which can push Solana towards the upside. You've got Hyperliquid and Circle news as well. So I'm going to show you everything starting from the NASDAQ chart, guys. Now we are entering August here. Okay, so we only have one trade, which is Tau, but in this video, I'm going to be giving you more. NASDAQ is the first chart I want to talk about. Rounded top, been very vocal about this on Twitter as well as YouTube. It broke towards the downside, now retesting this level. Currently a good futures market open only because of the war situation, because Trump said the war is going to be over. But if there is a deviation, if this deal does not take place, then we are going to be looking for a short position on NASDAQ, which is going to be a massive, trend towards the downside, 7.5% range with no volume at all. The target is going to be around 26.5K. And I have been pretty vocal about this trade. Now, you cannot set a limit order, obviously, but what we can do is we can basically look for a deviation, a nice red engulfing candle, and that's going to be the trigger for us to go short. I'm going to be here every single day, same time, same place. All you need to do is just watch the video and ask me questions. Put in the comment section whatever question you've got. I'm going to make sure that all of your confusions are cleared, guys. So NASDAQ short position is the first trade I'm looking forward to, but we have to obviously monitor it. Now, the second one is Nvidia. We are already in the trade. You can see here, it's already in good profits, up like 12% on 5x leverage. So you can take some profits. Now, this is the right shoulder. It's the potential right shoulder which is forming right now. We actually entered pretty early in this trade. All right. All we need to do is now wait for the markets to move towards the upside. If you're not in the trade, don't worry. You will get another entry, but not right now. Do not enter right now. August is usually the best month for Nvidia in terms of win rate of the year. August is the best one. And now we have entered August. So let's see. Let's see if hyperscalers do well. If there is, capex going on, continuing to go towards the upside, then obviously these stocks can continue as well, because there will be some kind of potential and future guidance for the earnings. Now, this is the reason why all these things are moving towards the upside. Like, this has been the best quarter for years in terms of earnings, and it is all because of the AI stocks, basically memory stocks, which is why the markets are moving towards the upside. So we continue to play the markets in that way, which is we are playing the long positions while the markets are trending at the moment. All right. Now, the biggest event, in my opinion, is the SpaceX earnings call. Biggest one. It's on Tuesday, and this is going to be the first ever earnings as a public company for SpaceX. 2 days after, you've got a massive unlock coming up as well, which is going to be 911.5 million shares becoming sellable, which is 100 billion worth of shares. Absolutely crazy. There will be, continuous unlocks coming up for SpaceX. So in my opinion, this is not a buy for sure. It's down 55%. I am looking for a buy at around 70 or 80, which is going to be a long-term position, but not right now. A lot of people ask me this question: when are we going to buy SpaceX? Not right now. Do not enter at the moment, because there is a massive and a really bad unlock schedule. But if you want to play this, then I think Tesla is a good beta to play when it comes to the SpaceX earnings. Tesla finished last week with the entire candlestick, VIX and all, outside the lower weekly Bollinger Band. Absolutely crazy. If you look at the chart, Tesla is literally moving towards the downside, and there is so much volume. And obviously, with SpaceX unlocks coming on, which is obviously, it's not a sell the news event. Why? Because it's already priced in. It's a known information. I think Tesla can move towards the upside and also close this gap. So this is what we are looking forward to. Something like this. And then it might come down. So I'm looking for a long position on Tesla, but it's going to happen tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to make the video before the SpaceX earnings. So just keep it in your watch list, and I'm going to tell you if this actually plays out or not. So Tesla is the second one we're looking at after NASDAQ. Now, there is nothing more in my journal. I've already stated, I've got the, so if you go to my August journal, firstly, if you do not have link to the journal, comment below, comment link, journal, whatever you want, and I'm going to send it to you, so you can access it, you can view it. Now, I've got two limit orders already: gold, which is 3930, and MicroStrategy at $82. Also, I think MSTR is going to do something today, because Michael Saylor tweeted yesterday, but our focus is mainly on trading right now. So we've got two limit orders. I talked about NASDAQ, and I also talked about Tesla, right, which I'm going to announce tomorrow. So let's come to crypto now. Four things we are looking at in macro, which is stocks and commodities. Now, crypto. BTC is coming to a beautiful support here. Look at this. This is a nice horizontal support. But the bad thing is that while the markets are pushing towards the upside, crypto is not showing strength, which is why I'm skeptic about this whole, whatever, like the whole market right now, as in what's going to happen. I'm confused. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am confused as a trader. So I'm not going to be taking any positions, but I'm looking for a couple of charts. Now, Bitcoin is coming to this support, has to hold this level. If it does not, then we'll come down to 60K. And then after that, it's going to be a new low in the market cycle, which is extremely possible because we are in a bear market right now. One token I'm looking forward to is the news trade, which is Solana. So the Solana deflation and burning proposal will go to an early vote starting tomorrow. This is going to be massive. If they get at least 50% stake to signal support, they'll go to the final vote after that. If you are a node or a holder that want these on Solana, show support fast. And this is Mert saying this, right? So Solana right now is looking really, really bad in terms of the chart. But the level I'm looking forward to is 70.5, which is a really good support. But if it breaks out, then this is going to be a definite long position on Solana, and it can go towards the $83 level as well. But right now, Either it breaks out, or comes to this support. But yeah, you've got an event which can trigger a lot of volatility, so we are monitoring that event. Another thing that Mud posted, which is very important, is Zcash. Now in the past week, Zcash became quantum recoverable, became mathematically sound against counterfeit bugs, started migrating to a new shielded pool, sped up, new node client, formally verified 3x. Next up, you've got more things coming up. If you actually look at the chart, right now Zcash is sitting at a beautiful support. It has already broken out of this trend line resistance, and if it holds, then it can continue moving towards the upside. All you want to see is a deviation towards the downside. If the deviation actually happens, for example, if there is some kind of deviation like this, then it can move towards the upside. I remain not bullish on this thing, but yeah, if there are fundamentals as well as technicals encapsulating each other together, then it becomes a trade. But I will tell you if this is a trade or not right now. It's just about the watch list. You've got Solana, you've got Zcash, and you've got Tau in the watch list right now. And I'm going to talk about Hyperliquid as well. I'm already in the Tau position, which is sitting literally at the support right now over here. Look at this level. Has to hold. Very important. It's been holding this from July, now mid-July, which is one tap, twice, thrice, and 4 times now. But if it doesn't break out, I'm going to close the position. Right now, it's break even. It's literally break even. So we are watching that. Hyperliquid is another one which is at a beautiful support here. Guys, has to hold, because look at this. It's been a support since Jan, Feb, May, and now once again previous all-time highs. If hype does not hold, really bad for the market. So this is everything, guys. If you want the journal, put it in the comment section, and I'm going to see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, take care. Bye bye.